Can we find any hidden gaming gems in Tokyo, Japan? Watch to the end to find out.
I drove around Japan for 2 weeks straight, going into every second-hand shop we could find.
Yeah.
Looking at some of the rarest retro games and consoles ever made.
Okay. And we already watched the first video in the series, so if you want to go back and watch my video reacting to that, you should, or you can check out the Retro Future for his original video of it.
Over the next couple of months, I'll be taking you guys along the journey with me as we explore this beautiful country and see what insane stuff we can buy.
Okay.
These videos were made entirely possible by Sendico. They're a service which allows you to buy all
Thank
of the
you,
things you love
Sendico.
from Japan and ship it all in one box to your door anywhere in the world.
Yep.
But more on them later. This is episode 2.
Okay.
So it was time to head out of the city and start exploring some of Japan's countryside, which
Right.
not only is absolutely beautiful, but in theory should have some equally beautiful prices on.
So I may have said in the intro that we're in Tokyo, Japan. I don't even know if we're going to be in Tokyo for this now that he's saying we're going into the countryside. So, my bad.
Game Boys.
Nagano.
Nagano is a prefecture located in the Chubu region of Japan
Okay.
and has a population of over 2 million people, which should mean some of those people probably bought Game Boys. Let's hope they recently flogged them at Hard Off.
That's a safe guess.
So after driving for several hours into the middle of what seems like absolutely nowhere, we're literally beneath mountains in a small town.
Nice.
There is a Hard Off, and we're going to go in there and see
There
what we
it
can
is.
find. But yeah, look at how amazing this place is. It's just absolutely stunning.
Nice scenery shot.
Okay, so the first Hard Off of the day, Countryside Edition. Immediately we're greeted by a boxed Famicom Classic Mini, and there was also
Yeah.
a Sega SG-1000 Mark II for $161 or £128, which is a bargain.
Yeah.
Let's head to the junk boxes. Immediately, I found some Walkmans and Discmans and a portable TV. The kind of
Nice.
stuff I love. And then onto the junk shelf, a bunch of absolute Bilbo bargains. This box
Nice.
Famicom was $16. A
There we go. Neo Geo CD. Hey, there's a Wii U right there. Nice.
nice Neo Geo CD for $120. This Famicom was under $3.
Oh, and that actually doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's not like cracked or like have a bunch of dents or banged up spots on it. Like you could definitely do like an alcohol wash on that, and I bet a lot of that colorization would come off, and it would look pretty good. Nice.
For crying out loud. A few stacks of games and a cute RF switch shaped like a Famicom later.
Nice.
And let's get the GoPro out.
I like the music that he does in his videos. It's nice and chill. It's like you're going along for the ride, and it's a relaxing time. I like that.
So for me, this is heavenly. I found a portable CD player immediately, and in the box next to it, I found the fish pocket sonar for the WonderSwan. Unfortunately, it was covered in corrosion.
Yeah.
And if you needed some spare parts, or it's also just super rare.
That's kind of a hard thing with a lot of the older technology is, you know, batteries get left in it for like 5-10 years. And so the corrosion is just out of this world. And you're lucky if you can clean it up enough to get it working.
There was loads of little portable speakers which were really cool, and a bunch of epic cameras which made
Nice.
for a pretty cool picture.
He looks like he's ready to film an old school homemade flick.
I found this really cool Polaroid camera too. These boxes
Oh,
are
that's
just
sick.
Christmas. I strongly suggest.
That's such a nice 64 controller. Oh man, I'm jealous. That's so nice. And I like the green. I actually like it in green. That's really cool.
The UK gets something like this immediately, please.
Yeah.
This one had a few games lying around in it. Nothing
Ooh.
of much interest, but you know, they're practically giving them away.
Yeah.
Here's a cute little Pokemon DS game holder and a GBA battery charger.
Nice.
I I found this really awesome little Sony cassette recorder. It wasn't a lot, but it was faulty, and it's anyone's guess as to what's wrong with it. And then a really early cassette recorder by Sony. It was either this one or a similar one, but it was used on one of NASA's space missions. Now,
that's cool.
This is what we want. Game Boy Pockets for a...
Whoa, those look nice. Those look like they're in really good condition. Oh, man. Beautiful.
What we want. Game Boy Pockets for a reasonable price. Here's a few cheap boxed accessories, which are lovely. And then I found a thing of dreams.
What is that?
Chocolate-shaped DS cartridge holder.
What? Yeah, there they are. The little DS cartridges fit into each little square of chocolate. That's cool.
Why? Because Japan.
Because Japan.
Here's one last look around some of the faulty shelves. Look at those prices. There were so many boxed consoles for so cheap. It was...
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? I saw a mouse? What? Nintendo made a mouse accessory? Interesting. What is this for? For the original Nintendo? What? Oh, Super Nintendo. Interesting. Nintendo was into a lot of stuff.
So cheap, it was actually insane.
Nice. Good prices.
For those interested, here's a few cool little cameras. I use a Yashica GSN, so it was nice to see one of its family members lying around. Here's a cute little Pokemon Tamagotchi type.
What? That's adorable. Oh, man. As a lover of Nintendo stuff, and I like Pokemon as well, like, this is so cool to me. It'd be nice to have something like this.
I actually have one of these, and I really need to make a video on it at some point. So we're finished in this hard off, and the one thing I bought was 110 yen, and it's a small chocolate DS game holder, which is really cool. But we're going to go to another couple of hard offs in this area. Let's go.
I cannot get over how unfortunate that name sounds. It just sounds so strange. Hard off. Hard off. Just say that a couple times. Beautiful, beautiful scenery, of course. Look at all those cherry blossoms. Oh.
Now it's time to head down into the city area, where we will find another couple of hard offs. Let's see what they've got.
Okay. Ooh, that's a cool camera. Very colorful.
This second one didn't have loads of cool things, but if you remember that expensive GBA from Tokyo in the first vlog, here's one for quite literally half the price.
That's so cool. Look at that. Nice.
There's a nice cheap green WonderSwan and a few cheap DSIs.
Nice.
In these little junk boxes, I found a beautiful clear blue Dreamcast controller.
That is beautiful. I like that colorization. That's so cool. Translucent blue. Very cool.
A Game Boy N64 controller adapter and a couple of cool DS accessories.
Nice. I like that. I like the holder. Ah! Sick.
This copy of Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo was a few dollars. I also found this awesome classic IBM keyboard. These are worth a ton of money. Here's a boxed Wii for under $20. Honestly, if I had more time, I would have loved to just come in here with some headphones and a coffee and wade through every single one of these games. But this was definitely more of a hardware trip because we were on such a tight schedule. After all, we're here to buy the Game Boys.
Looking for the Game Boys. We're on a mission. We gotta find the perfect ones for the collection. Wow, this music is wild.
We are arriving at the third and final hard off for the day, and I'm going to buy whatever Game Boy is in there. It could be a few thousand yen, it could be tens of thousands, whichever one it is. I will buy it.
There we go.
With that ludicrous challenge in mind, let's go. Let's see what they've got.
Got to buy a Game Boy. Here we go.
I head straight to the junk section and look at some more cool cameras. Here's a really cool Club Nintendo Golden Wii steering wheel.
Oh, nice.
Within moments, I found the stacks of cheap faulty consoles and more epic buckets of cheap tech.
It's sad because a lot of those consoles, it's probably like a really easy fix. It's like one known, I don't know, capacitor or pin or something that goes faulty, and you could just literally like either resolder it or solder on one new capacitor or pin or whatever, and it works just fine again.
This shop had a bucket filled with DS consoles,
Nice.
most of which didn't read games or had a slight screen issue, both super easy repairs.
Okay.
Look at this stunning green DSi XL.
I do like that.
Let's head over to the cabinet. Here's a GBA SP for $70, which is kind of expensive, but also not a bad price compared to eBay. They also had a Game Boy Micro for $100.
Woo!
Not too shabby, especially considering it's a Japanese exclusive baby blue color.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I struck gold. Over to the corner of the shop, I found a junk box which had a Game Boy camera and a box.
What? Game Boy camera and printer. That's cool. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen both of these together. That's awesome.
Printer for 3,300 yen. That's
Nice.
$24. I didn't even need to think about it. Here's a faulty PSP for under a tenner, and here's a working one with a faulty battery for just over $30.
That's really
and
good.
It's the boxed special pack. Yup. The cabinet also had a few cool things, which I took a look at.
Okay.
Can you guess what I bought?
A Walkman.
And that concludes day 3.
There you go. Not a bad day. Jigoku Dani. I don't know if I said that right at all.
We had spent the night in an onsen town because there's a nearby place we had to check out before heading to the Sendico warehouse to find my Game Boy parcel.
Oh my goodness. I really want to visit an onsen. Like, so bad. I want to go to Japan so bad. Basically, the retro future, I'm so jealous of your trip and everything you're doing in it. And I'm so happy for you that you get to do it. But I can't wait for my turn. Man.
This place was magical, and you'll soon see why.
It looks like it. The snow monkeys! Yes, they literally go to the hot springs and just chill. Oh, that's so cool.
Here, the monkeys roam amongst the humans. A mutual understanding of a constant food supply in return for some shit selfies.
Yes. Hello, snow
It
monkeys.
of course has to be said, while the baby monkeys are utterly adorable, watch where you're walking. Because they come out of bloody nowhere beneath your feet, and you could quite easily biff one off the bridge.
That'd be
So
horrible.
we've been driving all day and we're heading to the actual Sendico warehouse right now. I've bought a bunch of Game Boys that have been sat in the warehouse for a little while, so hopefully going to get shown where those are. Maybe I can pick up a few and sneak them into my pocket.
That's sick. To be able to do something like that would be so cool. That's awesome that he's getting this opportunity.
But yeah, really excited. Let's head to Sendico.
On to Sendico headquarters.
Driving on these roads truly never got old throughout this entire trip.
It's beautiful.
These roads cut through mountains via tunnels, and honestly, every
Toyama.
single site was breathtaking.
Yeah,
Right in front of me
really beautiful.
is Sendico. After all of these years, I've flown to Japan, and stuff that I've ordered is in there. What?
This has got to be
There
bizarre.
it was, the Sendico warehouse. They're actually about to move location and expand because we keep buying so many bloody Game Boys. So I'm in the
That's awesome. He's right at the source. This is cool.
arrivals room, and this is literally rows and rows of shelves where parcels that people have ordered into Sendico come in. So in here somewhere
Nice.
is some of my parcels. Let's try and find them. Looking through the shelves, it blew my mind how many Game Boys and retro gaming items people have ordered. Imagine what cool things are on these shelves.
That's awesome.
After searching high and low, I got Alex, the founder of Sendico, to come give me a hand looking. Alex reached out to me years ago about bringing me to Japan, and finally, the time was here.
Heck
we
yeah.
had so much fun on this trip, and I am so grateful for everything that he did. Sendico have truly changed my life, and without them, this channel wouldn't feature even half of the incredible items I've reviewed.
I can tell he's actually genuinely like thankful as well. That's really cool. And this service is amazing too. I mean, being able to order and have like a third party like hook you up with the setup and the shipping and everything so that it makes the order process from Japan just super seamless and easy to do. I did it one time. I said this in my first video reacting to his trip here, but I've done it one time and it was really easy. It was really easy to do. Sendico's an awesome service.
If you want to buy some cool retro tech from Japan, please check out the website in the description below.
Yeah.
That is it for this episode, but stick around for the next one because it's juicy. Subscribe.
Dude, guys, that was awesome. We got to see a really cool trip. He's having a great time, and we're kind of living vicariously through that. I'm really enjoying it. He found some cool stuff, too, and got to see Sendico headquarters. That's pretty sick. I'm really enjoying the series. It's going really well. Well, what'd you guys think? Did the Retro Future find some pretty cool stuff? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like, a subscribe, and I'll see you next time.